just can't stop, won't stop hustling. But I just
What's going on, granders and grandads? We gotta talk about it. I wanted to do a reaction to this. Listen, I saw that Charlamagne did a interview with Travis Scott earlier, and I was catching up on some rest because I be up late in the studio trying to get shit done for my project coming out in January. So I've been working real late, and then I sleep to try to sleep throughout the day or in the morning to get this project done. But I was in and out, and I do keep the Breakfast Club on, or it comes up automatically on Alexa. And I saw that Charlamagne did an interview with Travis, and the first thing that came to mind was, what the hell did he do an interview with Charlamagne the God for? Like, cause they don't have any history together. He's never been on the Breakfast Club, et cetera, et cetera. So I was intrigued as to why he granted Charlamagne, but I did think like, oh, Charlamagne's been publicly defending Travis, and then Charlamagne is he's a prominent figure in the culture, and it's the probably the best setting that he can go to where it's not the host isn't or the interviewer isn't just overly opinionated to where Travis can get his thoughts or opinions out. I.e. like a Joe Button or a Drink Champs or $1 million worth of game. Him and Charlamagne could just kind of just be just like an intimate setting, and he could get his shit off. And the second thing I thought was like, well, damn, Travis Scott don't really do too many interviews. If you really follow Travis, you know that he doesn't do a lot of interviews at all. He just he lets the music speak for itself. And then when you get to his stature of a celebrity, you really don't have to do too many interviews anyway. So that was another thing I thought. So, and then the third thing that I wanted to find out is, did he take responsibility for the events that night that happened, or did he put them on somebody else? So those were my three main thought processes before even watching the interview. So once I watched the interview, I was like, okay. I wanted to see if Charlamagne was going to be easy on him. But Charlamagne was asking them all the right questions. He asked them a lot of the questions that we wanted to know. If Travis answered them directly, a lot of times he didn't. He kind of walked around it, or just didn't answer it directly. He never himself took responsibility for the events of Astroworld. And he didn't really pass the responsibility off to anybody else. Outwardly, he made little references to maybe the venue, whoever's in charge of the venue should have been handling it. But he said at the end of the day, his whole objective was just to make sure people had a great experience, and he really couldn't see too much of what was going on. And if he did, the times he did, it was just due to the reaction of the crowd, and that's when he kind of intervened and was like, "Yo, all right, well, we got to do this. We got to help this person, and whatnot." So, I don't know. Listen, I'm a Travis Scott fan, but I try not to be biased. That's one thing about my channel. I call everybody out on their BS, whether I like you or not. And I don't know. Obviously, this was to handle damage control. That's what this was for. There's no other reason as to why they would be doing this. So yeah, that was the first thing that I thought of. But listen, you know how I feel about the Astro Festival. Listen, I think that a lot of people point the blame at Travis Scott, and it's like, listen, I'm an artist. If I get paid or whatever to come perform at a festival, that's what I got to do. I'm performing. A lot of people say it was like a demonic ritual or a sacrifice. I'm not into that. A lot of people are. I'm not one of those people, man. I got the God in me. So I don't even look for stuff like that on my radar. It's not even on my radar. Like I'm not one of those people. I believe in just too much positive shit to even be thinking or focus on type of that shit like that. And I listen to Travis Scott music. He doesn't say anything demonic at all in the songs. Like I really listen to Travis Scott. He don't talk about nothing demonic or anything of that nature. He falls in more of a line like a Kid Cudi. He actually, if you facing or going through some shit, depression, he could get you through it. That's the type of artist he is. He's a mixture of Kid Cudi, Kanye West, and a couple of other artists. So I don't even know what that come from. That's just people talking. But like I said again, I don't really look or read into that type of stuff. So you can miss me with that. If that's what you on. This ain't the video for you. I think that Travis Scott does bear some responsibility in the fact that it's his event. If I invite you to my house and something happens in my house while I'm in my house, obviously I bear some responsibility because I invited you into my house. And that's where I think it goes. I think that's where it stops. But at the end of the day, people are really blaming the deaths of, and listen, rest in peace to everybody that lost their lives. Condolences to the families. I know this is hard and difficult time for each and every one of them, and I can only imagine what you're going through. But I will say, to blame one individual, one man, for the actual deaths, like he went into the audience and actually did something to these people, is absolutely absurd and ridiculous, and you should be ashamed of yourself. You got to think this man got to kid his damn self. If you think he doesn't feel remorse or grief or something about something that happens at his festival, you are out of your damn mind. If he didn't care, he wouldn't even did the damn interview. He wouldn't even care to do damage control. He wouldn't care. We done seen past situations where celebrities don't care. They don't care. They won't do nothing at all. And I don't think Travis is that type of person. I don't know him personally, but if anybody dies at any event, I just don't think, unless you just one of them people that just lacks compassion at all, it's possible. But I don't think Travis is on it. I don't think he's on that wave. But to say people and just say he's responsible, that's ridiculous. When you got event organizers, you got security, you got extra security, you got all these people. You gotta blame the people that ran over these people. They're the ones that caused the death. They can't restrain or keep themselves contained enough to just enjoy a festival without causing a stampede or a riot. Well, he did this in the past. We're not talking about past. We're talking about this situation at hand. We're not talking about the past. We're talking about this situation at hand. Once again, we're not talking about past shows. We're talking about this show at hand. This show where they had video of him actually stopping the show a couple of times to make sure people were good. But people overlook the fact, and people just want to be outraged about anything. Oh, he's a piece of shit. Like, I don't understand. It's like one of those situations. You're damned if you do. You're damned if you don't. If he don't say nothing, he's an asshole. He's a piece. If he does say something, he's not compassionate enough. It's just one of them situations you're not going to be able to please everybody. I heard somebody say, oh, his fan base is only Fortnite players. Are Fortnite players allowed to be in, can they fill up a fucking festival? No, his fan base is not Fortnite players. Oh yeah, I was talking to somebody on the comments in the Breakfast Club. I'm like, listen, I'm a Travis Scott fan. I'm 30. I'm not gonna tell you my age, but listen, I'm such and such years old. I have 4 other friends that love Travis Scott just as much as I do. I went to a Travis Scott concert when he came to Buffalo, New York, and it was people my age, people younger. He had a mixed pot of different ages and groups. So you can't just put majority of his fan base is Fortnite lovers and this and this and that. That's false. False. People are just so ignorant, man, and it be your own people that just sell you up the fucking river for no reason. Like, now I'm not saying for no reason, but it be your own people that sell you up the river without doing any research, just speaking out of turn. It's ignorance. It's ignorant. It's ignorant as hell. It's ignorant. Period. You cannot tell somebody how to grieve or how to deal with certain things. People are mad. Oh, he was out on Thanksgiving with this person. What is he supposed to do? Sit in the house and soak for a month and a half? You have to go on and continue life. Oh, he's just trying to cover up. That's why he's trying to pay for the funerals. What do you want him now? If he don't try to pay for the funerals, then he's an asshole as well. Make up your mind. It irks me, dude, because I'm an artist, and I could only imagine. I did small shows, small venues, so I can imagine performing for 50,000 people, and you think I got the super ability or superpower to see what's going on, or you think that stopping the show mid-show, after people are already trampled, people are already getting carted off, you think stopping the show is the answer. If he stopped that show, it would have been a riot. People would have felt shortchanged and went to throwing and did and fighting and all kinds of stuff. You have to control the crowd. The common person just don't got no sense, just goes with whatever. It's ignorance, man. It's ignorant. I'm not saying he out of the ballpark. I'm not saying. I just gave you an example of how he should take responsibility. If something happens in my house and I'm there, I'm honest. I'm obviously responsible, whether I had something directly to do with it or whatnot. It's my organization. It's my show. I have something. I have to take responsibility for it. And that's what I didn't get out of the interview. I didn't hear him say, listen, I have to take responsibility for it. It's my show. Even though I didn't have anything directly to do with the situations that were going on, it's my. If he would have said that, a lot of people would have said, oh, okay, I respect him for that. Or they would say, see, he is to blame. But you can't win. You can't please everybody. This world is fucked up, man. It really is. Instead of focusing on the people who lost somebody or donating or maybe sending them some money or doing what you can to comfort them, you're just trying to tear down another person. Like, stop. Stop. You don't think the man feels bad? You really honestly don't think he feels shit? You honestly think this was a satanic ritual? You honestly don't feel security had a hand? They should have patted people down, people getting falling out from overdoses and fake drugs and whatnot. People sneaking in the venue. Then why didn't the promoter or whoever, the fire marshal or whatever, just shut the show down before it even got started then? We don't feel safe. My guys don't feel safe. We're going to shut this down. All right. It's ignorant because they don't. It's no answer. It's no rhyme or reason. People just want to be upset for the sake of being upset. And I know we lost some lives, but let's use logic. Let's just what's done. It happened. I feel horrible. I couldn't imagine. Like I said, I couldn't imagine. Oh, he should every dollar he should. You don't think he feels bad? He's trying to help out. Oh, they gotta sign a clause or whatever. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. Post your comments below. I'm going on a rant. All in all, I think Travis probably could have said a little bit more in that interview in terms of just helping himself out more, but I get it. I do respect the fact that he actually sat down and did an interview to kind of talk about it, even though I don't really understand what he was trying to get off. But anyway, like I said, post your comments below. Let's talk about it in the comments. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. As always, peace, love, and prosperity. I'm the Black Abstract One.